Good morning, folks. I just had to weigh in on this Nancy Grace horse shit with Jodie. First of all, before I even get into Jodie, can we just address Miss Grace here? Can someone please tell her that she's a little old to be competing in Texas beauty pageants? Is that possible? Can anybody tell her that? Because what's with the fucking hair? She has got the biggest hair in the world. I mean, my mother used to wear a beehive, because she's from the 60s. And Nancy Grace's normal hair, totally rivals the height of my mother's hair from the 60s. Stop it. And while you're at it, Nancy, remember, you're over 50. Please dress like it. Stop with the young clothing. It's disturbing. And it's quite frankly extremely unsettling. I mean, what in the ever-loving fuck is up with that? First of all, why does she even have a show? What is her function? What is her area of expertise? Does she have an area of expertise besides being rude? Why are you so rude, Nancy? You get these people on your show and then you don't let them fucking talk. You interrupt them constantly and you talk very loud and you have got the most nasally, disgusting voice on the planet. Sorry, I was remembering how she looked in the, during the show last night, and it made me throw up in my mouth a little bit. So she keeps saying that Stephen Avery repeatedly beat Jodie to a pulp, and I'm thinking, okay, where are the scars? I'm sorry, but, in order to beat somebody to a pulp, there has to be blood. In order for there to be blood, you must break skin. In order to break skin, you must cause scars. I know, strange. And then, Jodie says that the day of the murder, Stephen Avery was supposed to pick her up to take her to some kind of a fucking class, but she was incarcerated for 7 fucking months. Does that sound accurate? Is that normal for Manitowoc County? To just release prisoners that are in jail for drunk driving to go take a fucking class? Because where I'm from, any classes that the inmates have to take, they take them in the jail. They take them at the fucking facility. They don't leave to go take these classes. And then for whatever reason, the jail wouldn't let her go that day. Well, there's got to be a record of that, doesn't there? Somebody somewhere has a record of Jodie having to take these fucking classes and her being released for it. I want to see some proof here, people. Give me some fucking evidence. She says that Miss Grace keeps talking about how, how on the day of the murder, Jodie spoke with Avery and he sounded perfectly calm. And, how could she say that he sounds perfectly calm? I doubt that he sounded, I doubt, or no, her thing was implying that the calls never happened. Well, here's the thing, sweetheart. Those calls were to the jail or from the jail, and all calls to or from the jail are recorded. How about you shut your mouth for a minute? I know it's going to be hard. And call up Manitowoc County and ask them for the fucking recorded calls. You want to prove your point? Prove your fucking point. Provide some goddamn evidence as opposed to just opening your fucking big ass former beauty pageant walking mouth. And what the fuck was your talent during the pageants, Nancy? What, was it being rude, or was it interrupting the judges, or was it, that's what it was. You interrupted all the other competitors and then you wonder why you never got a crown. And she says that while Stephen Avery was in jail, he threatened her if she didn't make him look good during the documentary. Again, Stephen Avery was in prison. Calls are recorded. Where's the call? If he called you, because that was what she said. She didn't say that he said it to her in a letter. She said that he called her and told her this shit. Where's the fucking recording? Where's the record? She says that he sent her all these letters from jail. Any letters to and from an inmate are read by the guards. Where's the record? Where's the record? Where's the paperwork? Where's the evidence? Where's the proof? And then, Nancy Grace is like, well, he said this and this. Why didn't the prosecution call her at trial? You want to know why they didn't call her at trial, Nancy? I'll answer your question right now. It's because she is an unreliable witness. Her character and her credibility are easily compromised and called into question because she is a habitual drunk driver. She habitually writes bad checks. And she has a criminal fucking record. She's a felon. No attorney, period, prosecution or defense is going to call a witness like that where their credibility can easily be called into question. You dumb bitch. It's obvious you've never been in a fucking courtroom in a practical sense in your life. How you haven't been sued by now, I don't know. And let's just add a little nugget to your fire here, Miss Grace. Jodie doesn't have custody of her fucking kid. Why? In order for her to have to fight to get custody of her child, she has to have done something really bad. Because for a judge to take away a mother's parental rights, it's bad. It's really bad. Then she says that Jodie says in the interview that Stephen beat her really, really bad, and she called the police, and he dragged her out of the house to get out of there before the police got there. And as they were driving, they passed the police pulled them over, and Stephen was arrested and told to stay away from her for 3 days. Where's the records? I've been all over Stephen Avery's arrest records. I have not seen shit about a domestic violence incident. Have you? Have any of you? Any of my fellow, Stephen Avery got railroaded buddies? Any of you seen a record that says that he beat Jodie? Didn't think so. I didn't either. She then says that at some point, Stephen would tell her that all bitches owe him because of what happened to him in 1985. Is it just me, or does that just not sound like Stephen Avery? I mean, the language doesn't even sound like him. I'm not talking about whether or not he would actually say it. I'm saying the context, the actual content of that sentence. That doesn't sound like something Stephen Avery would say. He wouldn't have phrased it like that. Sorry. I know you hate it when I tear down your shit, but I'm going to tear down a fuck of a lot more before we're done. She then says that Stephen Avery has a history of burning things that he wants to get rid of. I do that. I have a fucking firebox in my goddamn office, for fuck's sake. I routinely burn shit that I need to get rid of, like old pieces of mail with my fucking banking information. Because, shredding's great, but it's better if they have ashes. Pictures of old boyfriends, or I've always burned shit I wanted to get rid of. That's not an unusual thing. She also says that after she left, Stephen Avery's family burned all of her things that she left behind, including her daughter's baby books, blah, blah, and that she only took one duffel bag worth of shit. Well, I'm sorry, honey. I got 6 kids, and I don't give a fuck if I got to get out of there or not. You had 2 weeks to move your shit out, and you chose to leave behind your kids' baby books and baby clothes. Yeah, nice to see where your priorities fucking lie, you twat. I'm sorry, if I had 2 weeks to get my shit out of my house and get the fuck away, I would have spent every day transporting some of my stuff to my new place. But no, you didn't do that, did you? You just took one fucking duffel bag because you're a crack addict. And she says that Stephen Avery's family burned the rest of her stuff and that Stephen Avery himself participated in this. How? He's in fucking prison, you crazy bitch. That's what I got for this video, folks. We'll see you in the next one. Thank you for watching.